after. But anyway, I appreciate everybody being here. Appreciate the help from my wife and our little boy. He's been a trooper through all this. Those of you that put sales on know what goes into all this, from the catalog to the bucking the calves to the getting them branded and ready to roll, and just getting everything to this point. It's quite the undertaking. And my wife and little boy, and then my parents, and I had a good help all summer long from Jake Dunham. We got through it, and it was great, and we're glad to be here today to offer them to you guys. So I just didn't want to skip over thanking all those people, and I'll quit talking here in just a minute, and we'll get started on the sale. Wanted to congratulate last year's ABBI World Champion, 151 Buck Biden, Hilton Bull Company, and the Buck and Fun Group. That bull was purchased out of this sale. And then also 36 Bar K, son of a center of York and Copenhagen, has over $150,000 won this year. That bull came out of this sale last year as a full interest calf too. So, man, we have a pretty good track record for what we believe of selling winners, and we're proud of that. And we hope that there's plenty more of them in this set here. So I'm going to turn it back over to Cody, and we're going to get rolling here on lot number 3.
All right. Thank you, Brandon. None of you are strangers to the success that Brandon has had, but just something that's a notable mention, because I know he's not going to mention it, but over half the calves that were purchased through this sale last year are money earners and winners in excess of $500,000. So that speaks for the program, speaks for his bloodlines, all the hard work that him and his family puts into this. With that said, I'm going to introduce the ring crew tonight, be Mr. Clint Minshew and Wade Shaw. We got Shane Van Zant. We'll be running CCI Live. We've got lots of people registered online. Rest assured that they'll settle up for their purchases just the same that each and every one of you do. In the event of a tie bid, I'll open the bidding up. But with that said, we're going to start off with a bang with lot number 3.
You bet. Lot number 3 is our first half interest calf here, BSHC 16L. This calf here. Absolutely my favorite of this set. He reminds me so much of his sire, Flying Wired. We all know what Flying Wired did. Holds the Futurity World Record, and then went on to be the Classic World Champion and has made a phenomenal PBR bull as well. He's worked at every level, and I see this calf doing the exact same. They're built a lot alike. This calf's long-legged, tall, got a big hip on him. He's kind of thin right now, and I think he'll fill out over the next coming years, but I think that's what allows him to get up off the ground and crack those back feet like that too. So this calf is American Heritage nominated. Flying Wired's also nominated for the Super Stakes sire of the Devereaux and Claimable. So there's a $120,000 guaranteed payout there, and these 3 Flying Wired sons we're selling today are also eligible for that. Every one of these calves, including this one's maiden eligible too, and we're going to get started right here on lot number 3.
All right, wonderful way to start this evening. Lot number 3. Here we go. All right, I'm going to be giving it on somebody get 50,000. I'm going to be giving it on 10,000, 5,000, 7,000. It's 17. He going to be giving it on 10, 12. He going to be giving it on $12,000, 13, 15, 15,000. 15, 17. He going to be giving it on 17, 18, 20, down 2. I'm going to be giving it down 2. 20,000. I'm going to be giving it on 1, 2. I'm going to be giving it down 2. $22,000. 22,000. I'm going to be giving it down 2. 2. I'm going to be giving it on $22,000. 22,000. I'm going to be giving it down 2. 2. Buying half interest. American Heritage nominated. 22, 23, 25. And now 5. 25. 25,000. I'm going to be giving it down 5. 5. I'm going to be giving it down 25. 25,000. I'm going to be giving it down 5. Now 7. I'm going to be giving it down 8. I'm going to be down 30. I'm going to be down 30,000. 30,000. I'm going to be giving it down 30. Down 30. Down 30. Down 30,000. I'm going to be down 30,000. 30,000. I'm going to be down 30. But 30. But 30. I'm going to be down 30,000. I'm going to be down 30. Down 30. Down 30,000. Yes, sir, Brandon. I know you want to talk about him just a moment.
Man, I could talk all day about this calf and just the money that can be won. You know, last year we were talking big about the $1 million deal coming up. That's coming back again this year, guys, and the first qualifier for that is in Las Vegas along with the maiden. So this calf's maiden eligible. That's a $600,000 purse. The American Heritage is huge as well. The $1 million events, the Super Sire of Claimable. This bull's stacked up with all kinds of ability to win money, and he's done it right here. I've let the dummy ride him through those hard jumps, and he just comes right back and bounces back and kicks over his head and keeps trying. So we're proud of this calf, and we know he's going to win a lot of money.
30,000. I'm going to be giving it down 30. 30 down 2. I'm going to be giving it down 2. 2. I'm going to be giving it down 1. I'm going to be giving it down 1. 2. 2. I'm going to give it 32,000. 32,000. I'm going to be giving it down 32,000. I'm going to be down 2. 2. 2. 2. 2. 32,000. I'm going to be giving down 2, but the good 2. Joe, you're out now. 32,000. 32,000 down get it down 2, but the good 2, but the good 2, but not that Brandon doesn't try hard on absolutely every calf, but you're buying in on the ground floor with his first set of calves by flying wire. He's going to have the absolute best attention, the best care. Wonderful half interest opportunity. 32,000. 31. You'll do it. 31,000. 30,000. 31,000. Get it down 31,000 down 2. Paul down 30,000 is online. 31,000. 31,000 one haul 2 ball down. Here it goes. 31,000 get it. Down 2, down 2, 2, 2. Going to be 32,000. Going to be 1. Down 2, going to be 2. Robert. 32,000. Going to be down 2, 2. But 2, 2. But 32,000. Going to be down 2, 2, 2. 32,000. 32, 3. Going to be down 3. But 3. But 3. But 3. But 2, 3. Going to be 33,000. 33. Don't miss out, Joe. Here it goes. Going to be down 2. But 3, 3. But 2. Let you be 2, 5. Hurry, Joe. 32,500. 32,500. 32, 2, 5. All 2. Going to be down 2. Period. But 5, 5, 5. $32,500. Going to be down 2. Solely $32,000. Thank you, Robert. Number 637. 32,637. Thank you. Next up be lot 22.
All right, guys, we're going to roll right here to lot number 22. Another calf here that we're super proud of. This is 29L, sired by Maker's Mark and out of a Wolverine, back out of a Pit Boss female on the bottom side. There's a lot of turning, a lot of consistency in this bull's pedigree here, and as you can see right here, he does it every single time on the right side. He really breaks loose to the ground and kicks through it there. The trip right here, this trip right here is his last out, and that was just 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago right there. So that's exactly what he's doing right now. He's American Heritage nominated, maiden eligible, will $1 million futurity eligible as well. We think a lot of this calf and are excited to get started with him.
All right, here we go. I'm going to be done selling half interest, American Heritage nominated. Here we go. I'm going to be done 30,000. I'm going to be 20. I'm going to be 5,000, 7,000, $5,000, $7,000. I'm going to be done $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. I'm going to be done 7,000. It's 7,000. I'm going to be done 7,000, 7,000, 7,000. He's going to be done 7. Now 7. I'm hey. We're going to be $8,000, $8,000, $9,000. $9,000. He's going to be down high 10. He's going to be 10. He's going to be down 10,000. 10,000, 12. He's going to be down 10, 12. He's going to be down 10. He's going to be down 11, 12. I'm going to be down $12,000. $13,000, $13,000, 13, 13, 13, 5, 13,000. $13,000. He's going to be down 13, 5, 5, 5. I'm going to be down 14. Coming at the same time. 14,000. $14,000. I'm going to be break time. 14,000. He's going to be down 14,000. $14,000. I'm going to be down 14. 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 Going to be down 13. Going to be down 14. $14,000 down 2. Paul Town. I'm going to be down $14,000. I'm going to be down 14,000. 14. Go ahead. I'm going to be down 13, 14.
Yeah, guys, this bull here is sired by 821F Maker's Mark. He's a $200,000 plus sire. The number 4 bull in the world last year, we called 45J2 All Magic, was sired by Maker's Mark, and he was sold right here in this sale. He was his high seller the first year, and he went on to win 80 or 90,000 as a 2-year-old, and is just cracking out in his 3-year-old year right now. These bulls, they've proven to win money. The Maker's Mark calves are automatic, and this one's going to do it just the same.
14,000, 15,000, 16,000. He's going to be down 16,000. Hit 16. I haven't hit that bid button now. 16,000. Don't type at the chat. Hit the bid button. 15,000, 16, 5, 15, 16. Hit 16,000. He's going to be down 16,000. He's going to be down 16, 16, 16. He's going to be down 16,000. Hit 16,000. He's going to be down 16, 16, 16. Hold to, hold on. Here we go. Time going to be down 16,000. Hit 16,000. He's going to be down 16, 16, 16. Time going to be down. I would have to hit the bid button at 15,500. I've got 15 bid already with the bid button. Got to be 15,500. 15,500. 15,500. 15,500. 15. Here it goes. I'm going to be down 15,500. 16. Hit 16,000. I'm going to be down 16,000. Rush, you're out. 16,500. I'm going to be down 5. Hit 16,500. Out. Rush out. 16, 16,500. 17,000. He's going to be down 17,000. Hit $17,000. He's going to be down 17,000. Hit 17,000. I'm going to be down 17, 17, 17,000. He's going to be down 17. Hit 17,000. I'm going to be down 17. I'm going to be down 17. Is that right? I'm going to be about 16 with them. Is that correct? Now 17,000, 16, 17. Hit 16,000, 17,000 on 2. Well done. You to get 5 Russ. Last call. 16,500. Don't want you to miss him. 16,500. Hit 16,000, 500. Now 17. I'm going to be 17. I haven't hit that bid button for us, please. 17,500. Hit 17,500. 17,500. 17,500. $500. He's going to be down 5. Hit 17,000, 17,500. He's going to be down 17. He's going to be down 5. I'm going to be down 17,500. Hit 17. Rush, you're out. Is that correct, Shane? 17. 5. Hold 2. Hold on. Here he goes. Hit It's $17,500 and I'm going to be the down pie. Going to be down pie. Sold $17,000. CCI Ivan wins 17,000. That's buyer number 612. Thank you, Ivan. 612. Next one will be number 4.
All right, guys, we're going to roll right back here to lot number 4. This is MW307. This is a really good-looking black and white paint, sired by PBR Finals Bull 703 Mike's Magic, and out of a J75 Bubba daughter that's back out of GLC 784, the great bushwhacker female. I could talk all day about this bull's pedigree and what exactly is in here and what all it means. The Mike's Magic stuff is particularly been more rider-type bulls, but then you throw the Bubba in the bottom side in here and that great Bubba over bushwhacker cross, and it set this bull up for a perfect futurity calf, too. I think this bull will have everything it takes to play at the futurity level and go on to be a rider bull as well. He really breaks off the ground right here and kicks through it. And that right there's a trip I expect to see this bull have way more frequently. Here he is, another trip right here. Shows a little bit more of his raw talent and ability. I didn't dry work any of these calves. You're probably going to hear me say that a lot this year. I feel like it's really important because in years past I've always dry worked my calves a whole lot. And this set here, I didn't. I feel like I've gotten around some shoot problems and stuff, not dry working them. And I think with a little more fine tuning on this calf here, I'm going to have him right there at the winner's circle. He's heritage nominated, comes from the great Mike Warren breeding program, and $1 million eligible, and in the works. So we're going to sell him right here.
All right, here we go. Selling half interest. Here we go. I'm going to be down 20. He's going to be down 10 pound, 5 pound, 6 pound. He's going to be 6 pound, 7 pound. He's going to be down 7 pound, 8 pound hard. 8,000 on it. I'm going to be down 8 pound on it. 8 pound on it. 8 pound on it. I'm going to be 8 pound hard. 8,000 on it. I'm going to be 8,000 on it. I'm going to be 8 here. Going to be down there. Going to be 8 pound hard. $8,000. He's going to be attractive cap as well. 8 pound on it. Down 8 9 9. Good 9 pound. He's going to be down. You're out now. 8 pound. 9 pound, 8 pound on $9,000. He going to be 9 pound, 85, Gary. He going to be 8 pound $5, $85. He going to be down $5, all through, all done. Here he goes, 8 pound, 85, $8,000, 85 down tube. He going to be 8 pound, going to be 9. He going to be down $9,000. He going to be 9 pound, 85 9. He going to be 9, but get 5, but get 5 10. He going to be down $10,000. $10,000. He going to be down 10. 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 Going to be down 5. Going to be down 10 5. 5. He going to be down Blake. You're out now. 10 pound, 10 5. Russ and Blake out. He going to be down 10 5. 10 pound, $5. He going to be down 10. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 10. Going to get down 5. Down 5. Down 5. Going to be down 10 5. 10 pound, 5. Down 5. He going to be 10 5. 10 5. 10 pound, 10 5. 10 pound, $5. He going to be down 10. He going to be down 5. All through Blake. Here it goes. 10 pound, $5. And I have 10 pound, 5. I'm going to be on top. I'm going to go ahead.
Man, yeah, no, this calf here, in this other video, I'm telling you, he puts one of the best strips together of any bull in this whole sale. He fires them back feet off, turns back right there in the gate to the left, and that's what this calf can do, and that's what I expect him to continue to do here. We're going to get him dialed in here. We've been in the summer months here. It's kind of hard putting trips on these calves mid-June, July, and August, and I think when it cools off a little bit and this calf goes to feeling it, we're going to be playing at the maiden, and y'all are going to be wishing y'all got right in right here.
Good speech. 10 5. 11,000. Rush you out. 11,000. 5. 11 5. 11 5. Everybody loves him. 11 5. 11 5. 11 pound, $5. 11 pound 5. He going to be down 12. He going to be down 5. He going to be down 12 5. 12 5. He going to be down 12 pound, $5. I'm going to be down 12 pound 5. Now 13 5. He going to be down 13 5. 13 5. He going to be down 13 5. I'm going to be 13 pound $5. He going to be down 5. I'm going to be down 5. I'm going to be down 5. I'm going to be down 13 5. 13 5. All going to be down 5. I'm going to be down 5. I'm going to be let you be 13,005. 13 5, Russ. 13 5, Russ. 13. I'll let you be 13, Russ, if you don't do it. 13 5. 14,000. Now, Clint, you're out. Got to be 14,000. 14. I understand that. And I've got 14, so that means you're out. 5. 15,000. Now, there we go. 15,000. 15,000. He's going to be just round about 15,000. $100. Going to be done 15,000. 15,000. $100. Going to be done 15. 15. 15. 15. All move. All done. Here we go. Going to be done. Don't want to miss you now. 15,000. 15,000. $100. Going to be done 15. 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 Going to be done 15,000. 15,000. Going to be done 15,000. Going to be it's only $14,000 online. 14,000 number 656. 14,656. Thank you, Russ. You did not get him.
All right, we're going to go right up the page here to lot number 10, or right to the next page here to lot number 10. I've got quite a bit to say about this calf here. Anderson 36 sired by Straight Hustling, a money earner of 25,000 plus. And then back out of a 46B Fire Child daughter. I won the Spring Fling in 2016 with that Fire Child, and he puts a lot of the consistency and turn back in these bulls here like we're seeing. This calf here could be as talented as any calf that I've bucked this year, but on the flip side of that, I've had him have plenty of days or several days where he's flopped, and I don't necessarily mean fallen, I mean he's flopped, guys. And I put him in here half interest because I knew the ability that this bull had. I don't want to lead anybody on or mislead anybody at all. I think he's a high-risk buy, but along with high risk comes a lot of high reward, and I think this calf is absolutely amazing when he has his best day. And this trip right here is his very last out from 10 days ago right there. That's what we're going off of, and that's what we're going to sell him on today. But just know that this calf has had days where he has flopped and fallen down, and you're going to get one or the other with him. And I'd like to think we can stick with this trip right here, but just like any of them, I can't guarantee a whole lot. And I just want to be black and white with it, and I know that's not the greatest of sales pitches, but he's got plenty of ability, and that's what we're going to sell him on right here.
Yeah, right. You're seeing the final trip just a few days ago. Here we go. I know what that high risk is. I got to live with friends like this. I'm going to be 20. It's a pound. I've got 5,000 but online $6,000. $5,000 $6,000. It's $6,000. $7,000. See what I'm talking about? $6,000 to buy $7,000. It's $7,000. It's $7,000. It's $7,000. It's a pound. I'm going to be wouldn't be in the half inch section if Brandon didn't see something in him. 6,000, 7,000. I'm going to be down 565. It's 65. I'm going to be down 65. Yes, sir.
Guys, I stuck this calf in here half interest because I was scared to death for any of y'all that I'm staring at right here to get him and take him home and come back and beat me with him. He's got that kind of ability and talent. I'm just as happy to work with this one as I am with any of them. I think I can get it out of him. I think I can get those clean trips out of him, or I wouldn't have put him in here at all. This calf here, I'm telling you, on these trips where he stays on his feet, it's just phenomenal. A trip like this right here, I don't have a whole lot of flank in him. I usually don't put a whole lot of dummy in him either, trying to keep him up on the ground there. And I think we can get around some of the flopping and falling, and I think we can win.
7,000. I've got two people online claiming the 7,000. I'm going to recognize Russ. He bid it first. 7,000. He'd be 7,500. 7,500. 7,000. 75. $7,500. Who you going to get it down? 7,000. Jesse, you're out now. 7,000. 75. It's $7,500. Who you going to get it down? 7,000. Going to get it down. 5,000. Going to get it down. 7,500. I'm going to get it down. 75. It's $7,500. Who you going to get it down? Here he goes. I have 7,000. 75. $7,500. And I'm going to get it down. 75. Going to get it down. Sold him $7,000. Thank you. 651. $7,000, 651 online. Thank you. Let's go right to number 23.
All right, we're going to go right here to lot 23. BSMS 06L. This is a Swamp Wreck son out of the grade 1-8 female. This bull's maternal sister here was Highway Honey that sold in this sold in our heifer sale last year. Was the high seller there. This heifer here, or this bull here, has all the talent in the world. His sister's already a world champion, and I think this bull has that same type of ability to go and play for a world title too. Along with that potential there, I think his sister showed that she can take the road and take the hauling, and I think this bull here is going to do the same thing. I've seen him go left and I've seen him go right, which is kind of characteristic of the Swamp Wreck stuff a little bit, but when he settles down and picks his direction, he's going to be hard to beat. We're going to sell half interest in him right here. He's American Heritage nominated, and he's ready to go win.
Yeah, right. He going to be down 20. He going to be down 10,000. He going to be down 2,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 4,000. He going to be down 3,000, 4,000, 4,000. 4,000. He going to be down 3. He going to be down $4,000. He going to be down 3,000. Going to be half interest American Heritage nominated. $3,000, $4,000. 3,400. He going to be down 3. He going to be down 4,000. Going to be down 4. Way in the back, sir. 4. Now 5. 45. He going to be down 45 in an arm. Dude, he going to be down 45. Now 5. Now 5. Now $5,000. 5,000. He going to be down $5,000. 55. He going to be 6 out. He going to be 6 out. 6 out. He going to be 5. He going to be down 6 out. He going to be down 6 out. 6 out. He going to be down 6 out. Going to be down 6 out. Going to be. Did you get 55, Shane? 55. I saw it flash. I had 5 on side. Going to be 55 on line. 5 is way back there at the goal post. 5,000. 55. 55. John, you're going to be 5,500. You bid it too late. 5 pound 55. 5 pound way in the back. Down 50. 5 in the dark. Going to be down 5 here. But get 55. 5 pound 55. 5. 5,000. Down. John, you're out. 55. 55. Now 6 out. 6 out. Down 6 out. Give you a chance to make a mistake. Down 6 out. 6 out. Down 6 out. Yes, sir.
Guys, in the history of me selling these half-interest calves, I've never thought about selling one for $5,500, much less one with this much talent and ability right here, guys. I mean, this bull is just a couple trips away from being exactly what you want, and he's at trip 6 right here in these videos, trips 5 and 6 right here in these videos. I haven't bucked these bulls a whole lot. I feel like that leaves a lot on the table for a lot of guys and a lot of buyers, and we're here to showcase their talent and ability, and then let that sell themselves. This bull is a brother to a world champion, and I think he has those same types of characteristics to be exactly the same, and I'm excited to get to work with him if he stays right here.
55, 6 out. Get down 6 out. Now 5, get down 7 out. 6, 5, 7. He get down 7 out. He put you in at 5 now. 65, 7. He get down. No sir, had to put you in 5. Get down 7 out. 7 out. He that work for you. He get down 7 pounds. 7 pounds. 7 pounds. Get down 7 out. That won't work. Already had 6 online. Was making the feature. Had to be 65. 65. He get down 6 out. Get down 5. Get down $65. Anybody else on? He get down 6. He get down 5. 65. He get down 6. He get down 5. Sold him 6 out and 5, 7. Did you get her 65? Is he typing in? Okay, it's not flashing on my screen. Got 65. Got to be 7,000. 5, 75. Did you get 5, 8? 8,000. $8,000. I'm going to give it 8 down. 8 down. 8 down. 8 down. I got one guy typing, one guy clicking, and another one guy clicking. 8 down. What do you got? 8, 7, 8, 75. Okay, now we're all straight. 7 down online. 75. It's 75. Here, going to get it down. Here, going to get it down. 5. Going to get it down. 5. Going to get it down. $5. Sold him 7 down. I'll give it a number 612. Is that right, Shane? 7,612. Thank you, Evan.
Okay, we're going to roll right here to lot number 14, just back a page or so here. We're going to roll with another one of these Maker's Mark calves. This is lot 14, TM47 bar L2, a half-interest calf here, maiden eligible, $1 million futurity eligible as well, sired by Maker's Mark out of a finger roll daughter, back out of a Mind Freak cow. This is straight page breeding right here, the closest thing you can get from being from the source. This is a good-looking red calf. We're at trip 6 and 7 with this bull here. He needs a little bit of shoot work, which we can get right to work on here when we get home. But he shows all of his potential here. He gets up off the ground. He kicks through at every jump. Comes from the great Travis Medvey herd here. I think this calf's going to win his share. We're going to sell half interest in him right here.
All right, lot 14. Here we go. Here get down 10,000. 10,000. Here get 2,000, 3,000, $3,000. Here get $4,000. Here get down 3. Get 4 down, 4 down, 4. Get down 3,000, $4,000. Here get down 3. Get down 4 down, 4 down, 4 down, 4. Here get lot number 14 now. 3,000, $4,000. Here get down 3. Get down 4. Get down 4. Get down 4. Get down 3,000, $4,000. Get 35. 35. Here get down 3. Get down 5. Get down 5. Out of finger roll count now. 35. 35. Hey, get it down 35. Get it down 3,000. 35. I'm going to get it down 35. 35. Hey, get it down 3. Get it down 5. Get it down 5. Get it down 5. Get it down 25. $3,000. 2,500. 3,000. Hey, get it down 3. Get 3. 3. Get 3. 3. 3. Get 3. Now 5. 35. Hey, get it down 3. Up here down 5. 5. Rush her out. Going to be $3,500. 3,500. Get it down 3. 3. Get 5. Rush out. $3,000. $3,500. I'm going to be down 4. Down. Pull down. Pull down. Pull down. Pull down. Hey, get it $35. Get it down 4. $4,000. Pull down. Now 5. Hey, get it down 45. Get it down 40. Get it down 5. Get it down 5,000. 5,000. Hey, get it down 5,000. Hey, get it down $45. $5,000. $5,000. Now 5. 55. I'm going to get it 55. I'm going to be 5's online. 55. Here, get it down $5,000. 55. 5,000. 55. 6. Here, get it down 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. Here, get it down $6,000. It's $6,000. Here, get it down $5,500. Get it down 6,000. Now 5. Now 5. Now 5. 6,000. 5. It's 65. It's 65. Here, get it down 6. Here, get it down 5. Get it down $65. Hit it else on 2. It's 6,000 down 5. Get it down 6. Here, get it down 5. Get it down 5. Get it down 6,000 5. And get it. So $6,000. Number 651. 6,651. Next up, be number 9.
All right, guys, this is our last chance at these half-interest calves here. And I know I'm late to the party probably re-saying this, but all these calves can be doubled for full interest too. So if you see him, you like him, and you think you can do better with him, by all means, you can double up and take him with you. This is lot number 9, MW314, out of the Mike Warren herd, sired by 17-3, back out of an I'm a Gangster daughter that goes back to Crossfire Hurricane on the bottom. The special thing about this calf's pedigree and his bloodlines is the fact that he's a maternal brother to multiple-time PBR World finalist, 703 Mike's Magic. Bull was third in the world his classic year, won over $80,000 as a 3- and 4-year-old. Sired by 17-3 on top. These black bald-faced 17-3 calves have won a pile of money. They are buckers. This calf here is doing nothing but getting better. The 2 videos you see up here are his last 2 outs. This would have been, on a Monday, and the next trip would have been on a Wednesday, and that next trip is his last one. And it means something for me to see these bulls fall, kick too hard and fall over like that and get right back up and get back to bucking and do it the next day as well. So this calf's got a lot of whip and a lot of talent and a lot of ability. We're selling half interest, maiden eligible, $1 million eligible, and he's ready to win a pile of money.
All right, lot 9, your last half interest opportunity. Here we go. 10 pound. He going to be $10,000. Going to be $2,000. $3,000. Going to be $3, 4. Full town. Going to be $4. Going to be full town. $5,000. 45. Down 5. 5,000. Going to be down 5. Going to be 55. He going to be 55. Down 8. He going to be down 5,000. Now 6 out. 6 out. He going to be down 6 out. He going to be down 6 out. 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 6 out. Going to be down 6 out. Going to be down 2. Going to be down 3. Going to be down 6 out. It's 6 out. Going to be down 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 6 out. Going to be yes, sir.
Guys, we're looking at a good-looking black ball-faced calf here that's got the ability to go win money as a yearling, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, and beyond. And he's got the genetics to win early and the genetics to go on and make a bucking bull at the end of it, too. This calf's going to win his share, and I can't wait to be on the ride with you.
5,000, 6 out. He going to be down 5,000. Going to be down 6 out. Going to be down 5,000. Going to be down 6 out. Going to be $55. $5,000, 55. 5,000. Going to be down 55. Going to be down 5,000. Going to be 55. Going to be down 6 out. He going to be down 6 out. 5,500. 6 out. Going to be down 6 out. Going to be down 6 out. Going to be down 55. Going to be down 6 out. 6 out. I got him from now on. 5,500. 6 out. 5. He going to be down 65. It's 65. He going to be down 6 out. Going to be down 5. You slide over just a little bit. 7 pound. It's 7 pound. I'm going to be shell sliding it. Here, going to be down 6,500. 7 pound and all through. It's 65. 7 pound. And I'm going to be down 7. 7 pound. And I'm going to be down 7 pound. Last call. It's 6,500. Here, going to be down. You get 7.5 truck. Last call. 6,500. 67.5. It's 65. 7.5. Here, going to be down. Going to be down 7.5. Last half interest opportunity. 6,500. 67.50. Anybody else on? To be down and I'm going to be $5 7.5 and I'm going to be down sold 6,500. 651. 6,500. 651. Any of those half interest opportunities, if any of y'all would like to double your bid, please let them know after the sale this evening.
All right, we appreciate all you guys bidding on those half-interest bulls. We're going to roll right in here to lot number 11. This is Anderson 37, another one of these 725 straight hustling sons, back out of a swamp wreck, over fire show female. This bull here is a big stand-up red bull that is as pretty as anything in the sale. I've had him go both directions, left and right, and I really can't sit here and tell you that he wants to go one way more than the other right now, but I think when he puts it all together and he does decide on a direction, you're going to have a winner. This trip here is one of his last few. There it goes again. He hips himself here and goes right, and then there's 3 videos of him on here, and I feel like it kind of shows 3 different trips out of this bull, and that's why I put them all 3 on there. There's plenty of athletic ability in this bull here, and whenever he winds up and really gets going, he can do it. There we go. We're going to sell him here. They're trying to get the videos uploaded, or get them where they're playing right.
All right, here's lot 11. Here, going to be down 10,000. Going to be 5,000, 2,000, 3,000. Here, going to be down 2, 3. 3,000. Going to be down 3,000, 3,000, 3,000. Going to be full interest calf now, $25 and 3. Going to be down 3. 3,000. Going to be down 3. Down 5. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 35. 3,000 down 5. Going to be down $35. Going to be down 3. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 4. 4,000. Going to be down 4. Time down 5. Going to be down 5. 45 down 4 down 5. 5. 4,500. 45. Now 5. 5,000. 55. 55. 55. 6,000. 5,500. 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. Good bottom, good damn side. 6,000. 6,000. 5. 65. 6,000. Down 5. 5 minute extra late. 6,000. Down 5. It's 60. 5 minute dollars. 6,000. 6,000. Down 5. 5. Down 5. 5. Down 60. 5 minute down. 2.5 minute before go. It's 6,000. 2.5. 5. Down 6. 2. Yes sir. Down 2.5.
I know whenever I sit here and watch these bulls buck with this dummy, I'm in the zone looking for futurity type calves. This is the type of bull here that can go on and be a Derby and Classic contender and way beyond that. He's a good looking red bull, got plenty of frame and plenty of size, and with a rider, he's liable to be a bad cat.
I'm 6, asking 2.5 to the internet. 6 out, 2.5. 2.5. I'm going to be down 6 here, 2.5. All through, all down. The last call, web. Here we go. Now 5, now 5, now 5. Now 65. Now 7.5. It's 67.5. Legend. 7.5. It's 67.5. 7.5. I have all through, all done. Like you said, I have sold 65. I sold 6,500. Giving away down to the number 377. Thank you. 377. Next one will be number 5.
Yep, good buy in there, guys. We're going to roll right here to lot number 5, MW302. This is a good-looking brindle bull with a little dot in his forehead here. Sired by 713E Jelly Roll, back out of a show kitty female. Man, the genetics top and bottom, you just can't get a whole lot better than this one here. I have not moved this bull to the right. I moved a bunch of them to the right, and I have not moved this one to the right. And to be honest with you, whenever I was bucking through these calves, I thought he was sired by Mike's Magic, and whenever I got him dialed in going right out of the left, I was like, you know what, I'm going to call it right there. Those Mike's Magics have been hard to get to turn one way or the other, and then whenever I was building this catalog, I realized he was a Jelly Roll, and I was like, man, you know what, I probably could have moved him to the right and been just fine. I think there's enough natural turn between the finger roll and the show kitty on this bull that he's going to hook up right over there on the right side, but that's going to have to be for you guys to find out because I did not get it done. So this bull kicks through it and turns back to the right, and I think he'll be a player.
Yeah, 10,000. Lot 5, 10,000, 5,000. Full interest now. Going to be down 2,000, 2,500. 25 $3,000. 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. 3,500. 35. Full town. 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 35 forward. Jelly roll on the show kitty mama. 35 full town. Full town. Full interest now. Full town. Now 5. 45. Now 5. 5. 5 pound. 5 pound. 5 sir, real quick.
Yeah, guys, we're one trip away right here in a delivery swap from being worth 3 or 4 or 5 times what he's bringing here, guys. And I know that's my bad that I didn't get him moved over to the right, but I know that's right where he needs to be, and I think you could take him right home, move him right over there, and really have you something to play with just as automatic.
45, 45, 42 and a half. I'm going to be getting 5. I'm going to be 45 and a half. 45. 45. 45. 45. 45. Shane, is he typing in again? Is that? Okay, guys, you're going to have to, if you're on there typing into the chat, it does not show up here on site and you're behind. So you'll have to hit the bid button if you would for us, please. There's a couple of you just typing in the chat. If you'll hit the bid button, I don't have the ability to recognize you. I know it's showing that you're trying to bid, but you're going to have to be 45. I've got 4 bid on site. You'll have to hit the bid button at 42.50, so at least I can let you in for 42 and a half. We did. Okay, now we've got. There we go. I've got 42 and a half, 45, 45, yes, now 7 and a half, 47 and a half, 4,500, 47 and a half, going to be down 5, going to be 7 and a half, going to be 45 dollars, going to be down 7 and a half, 45, going to be 7 and a half, going to be 45 going to be he'd be Vanny's guy now, 4,500, 7 and a half, all going to be all going to be 45 going to be down 7 and a half, anybody else I have 4,500, 750. So 45 that number is 4,500. 612, 612. Thank you. Next one will be number 6 in.
Good morning, guys. We're gonna roll right in here to lot number 6, just right down the page. MW309. This is a big, stout, good-looking spotted bull that holds his head high and bucks extremely hard. He's hired by 17-3 and back out of an I'm a Gangster over Just a Dream female on the bottom side. This bull, I'm telling you guys, has a ton of size to him. He's big and tall and probably the biggest calf on the set here. And he bucks hard with that dummy. He's got a lot of shake and move with his shoulders, and he wants to go right, and he wants to do it with some attitude. So I think he's a good buy here, whether you're going to try to futurity with him early on or turn him into a rider bull. Either way, I don't think you can go wrong.
All right, lot 6. Here we go. You're going to get it down 5,000. 5,000, 2,000, 3,000. You're going to get it down 2,000, 3,000, down. Get it down 2. You're going to get it down 3,000. 2,000, 3,000. You're going to get it down 2. Get it down 3. Get it down 3. Get it down 2,000 on the back. Get it down 3,000. 3,000. You're going to get it down 2. Get it down 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Take it down 2,000, 3,000. Let's go. 3. Take it down 25. You're going to get it down 2. Get it down 5, 5. Get it down 25. Got to be 25 or to get it 2 bid. 25. 2 bid 25. Get it down 2. Get it down 5, 5, 5. Get it down 20. 5 get it down here. Get it down 2. Get it down 5. 25. Get it down 2. Get it 5. Get it 5. Get it 2. Down 5. 25. Real quick, Brandon.
Man, guys, yeah, we haven't even really started trying to buy this bull yet, to be honest with you. There's a lot of talent and ability here and a whole lot of size to go right along with it. The 17-3 stuff's been really good, especially crossed over the I'm a Gangster lines. And then this good-looking calico spot's going to be a bucking bull and is liable to win his share with the dummy early on, too.
25. Get it down 2, 5. Get it down 2. Get it 5, 5. Get it down 5, 5, 5. 5. Get it down 5. I'm gonna get $2,000 before I go. $2,000 real fast. Do it quick though. $2,000. 2,000. 2,000. 2,000. Now 5. 5. Get it 2's online. 25. On 2. 5. 5. You got to be 2.5. Jerry, break the side. 22.50. 2,000. 22.5. Get it down 2,000. Get it down 2.5. 2,000. 2.50. Get it 22. 50. 2,000. 2.5. Jerry, you're naughty. I got Blake in 2,000. 2.5. Hit it else on. Get it down. Get it down 2.5. 2,000. 2.5. Get it down 2. Get it down 250. Get it down on 2. Now 5. Get it now. You're Blake. 25. Get it down 5. Down 5. Down 5. 7.5. Get it down 7.5. Jerry, get it 5. Get it down 7.5. 25. Get it down 7.50. Get it down 3. Get it down 5. Get it 5. 7.5. Here goes. I have. Get it sold 2,500. 656. Headed to Mississippi. 2,500. 656. Thank you. Next one will be number 1.
All right, guys, just look over to the left here on your page. Lot number 1, Babs 14L. This is a 922 flying wired, back out of a fire show, out of a Showtime daughter. Man, these flying wired calves want to have a lot of size and leg to them. And I feel like with this fire show over the Showtime on the bottom side, the double-bred Showtime is going to add some depth to this bull. He's got more flesh to him than most of them flying wireds do, and I think that's going to play into his favor whenever we're talking his 3- and 4-year-old year. But there's a lot of money for this bull to win first. He's got a lot of big moves just like his dad does, and I'm awful proud of him. His brother was 27J Yo Mama that won quite a bit of futurity money for me and was a high seller in one of the previous sales here. This bull's American Heritage nominated. He's nominated for the Super Stakes Sire program that Claimable's doing, and there's a $120,000 guaranteed payout there, plus the $1 million events and the maiden futurity as well. So get to bidding here, guys. You're going to like him.
All right, lot 1, royally bred individual. Here we go. I'm going to get it down 10,000, 5,000. Here, get it down 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000. Here, get it down 3,500. I'm going to get it down 4,000. 4,000. Here, get it down 4,000, 4,000. Here, get it down 3,500. I'm going to get it down 4,000. I'm going to get it down 4,000. Get it down 5. 45. Here, get it down 4,000. I'm going to get it down 45. 45. I'm going to get it down 4,000. 45. $4,500. I'm going to get it down Jesse out. Wager out. $4,500. Here, get it down 4. Get it down 5. $4,500. He get it down 4. Get it down 5. Get it down 4,000. $4,500. I'm get it down 5. 5 and now 7. I get it now 5,000. Get it down 5,000. 5,000. Get it didn't take long, sir. 5. No, whoop, didn't get in. I'm sorry. 5 2. I'm sorry. 52. 55. 55. 55. 55. Get it 55. Get it 55. $55. He get it 55. 55. He get it 55. 57. He get it on 7. Get it 57. Get it down 57. 55. 7. He get it down 2. 6. He get it down there. He get it down 6,000. 6,000. He get it down 6,000. Get it. He will get it down $6,000. 6,000. He get it down 6,000. Get it down 2. Get it down 2. I'm gonna like with all time. Get it 2. It's 6 2 2 2. Get it 2 2. Get it 2 2. Get it out. 6 on play. Get it 2.5. It's 62.5. Everybody else online now. Get it down 2. Now 5. Get it down. Thank you, Bill. Get it down 5. It's 65. He get it down 5. He get it down 5. Feel it. He get it down 5. It's 65. He get Go ahead, Brandon, real quick. $65.
Yeah, guys, this is one of the only 3 flying wired offerings that we've got here, and he's out of a proven producing female on the bottom side. If you've got a set of cows at home looking for a breed bull, looking for something a little bit different, the flying wired stuff, it seems to be so stinking automatic, and we sure do like this bull and everything that he's about, and he could have just easily been a full interest or a half interest calf as he was a full interest calf.
65, 7.5 with a weight here. 7.5, 67.5. Now $7. It's $7. It's $7. Just round it out one more time. £7. It's $7. Now $2. $2. 72, 72, 72, 72. $2. Down $2. Last call. Now $5. It's $75. 75, 75, 75. It's $75. I got to pay $75. 75. $75. Yes, sir.
I don't mean to stop you here, and something we haven't even talked about is we're adding $20,000 back to an incentive futurity, and I know Marshall Boyce knows all about that incentive futurity and what that pays, and how much these bulls can win in that incentive futurity alone, guys. We're adding $20,000 back to that, plus all the American Heritage and the maiden eligibility and the $1 million and the flying wired, the Super Stakes deal with the Devereaux and Claimable. This bull is he's the total package when it comes to what he's eligible to win.
75. So I'd sure hate for him to end up on the third page, and you could have had him for $7,500 right over here with all these earnings under him. $7,500, 75. Here, now 75, 75. Now 7.5. You're out, Clint. 77.50, 77.50, 77.50, 77.50, 77.5. Everybody wants him. 7,500, 7.5. High Rolly Bread. 75, 7.5, and 7,500. 7.5, and now 75, 7.5. High. Now 8,000, and now 8,000. 8,000. $8,000. Here it goes. 8,000. Yes, no. One do it. $8,000, and I have sold 77.5. Number 459, 459. Thank you. 77.50, 459. Next one to be number 2.
All right, guys, we're going to roll here right to the last flying wired lot. This is lot number 2, BABS 04L, sired by flying wired, out of a producing high tensile female on the bottom side. This 84B is the damned 703 hit and miss that I won 20 or 30,000 with as a futurity calf, and there's something I want to point out and talk about here. I don't typically sell them with one video on here, and I had all the intention of getting this bull back up before we branded him and put another trip on him, which I did not get done. This is his second out here on the right side. I'd been previously bucking him on the left. He'd go left, and then he'd start left, and then he'd end up going right, and I moved him to the right. And the other trip, he was a few jumps further out. Then this is his very last out, and he shortened it up quite a bit. And I think with a little bit of dry work, the way this bull wants to get up off the ground, and genetically speaking, with the turn on the bottom side and high tensile, and then all the get up off the ground and float and air on the top side with flying wired, this is going to be a great combination. He's bred good, he's stout, he's tall, long-legged, and tight made. He's going to make a breed bull or a bucking bull or a potential futurity star too. I like what this calf brings to the table.
All right, lot 2, flying wired calf. Here we go. I'm going to get it down 10,000. Going to get it down 2,000, 3,000, 2, 3. Going to get it down 3. Going to get it down 5, 3. Going to get it down 3,000. Going to get it down 3 down, 3 down, 3. 3,000. Going to get it down 3,000. Going to get it down 3, 3, 3. Going to get it down 3. Now 5, now 5, now 4,000. 4,000. Now 5. Going to get it down 45. Now 5. Going to get it down 5,000. Down 55. 55 shot. Going to get it down 6,000. Going to get it down 6,000. 6,000. 5. It's 65, 5, 5, and now 7. You're going to get it down 7,000. Now you're going to get it down 7,000. It's 7,000. You're going to get it down 7, get down 7, get down 7, get down 7,000. It's 7,000. You're going to get it down 2. You're going to get it down 2. You're going to be down 5. I'm going to be coming at the same time 2. Now 5. It's 75. I'm going to get it down 2. I'm going to get it down 5. I'm going to get it down 5. 5. You're going to get it down 75, 75, 75. I'm going to get it down 75 at ours. You're going to get it down 5. It's 75. I'm going to be yes sir, real quick. 75 at ours. I'm going to get it down 75.
Yeah, guys, I've said it right here, flying wired over the high tensile. You couldn't find a better breeding prospect here, a bull to put on your heifers or a bull to put on your truck, guys. This bull wants to get up off the ground. He wants to buck, and he wants to do it. We're looking at trip 5 and 6 right here with this calf. He hasn't been bucked a whole lot. He's pretty fresh and ready to go. He's got the right attitude. He's got the right stature, and he dang sure has the right pedigree to back it up. We are looking at his very last out. I know it's only one trip for you guys, and I apologize on that, but this is his very last out. He's building. He's on the rise, and and he can dang sure be a player.
7,500. 75, 7.5, 75, 7.5, 75, internet y'all out, 77.50. Yeah, 75, 7.5, Paul 2, Paul Ton, here it goes, 7,500, 7.5, I have, sold Clint, 7,500, sold him 7,500, good buying there. 371, next one.
Good buying there, guys. We're going to roll right here to lot number 15 next. We're going to go back to the Travis Medvey calves here, the TM Cattle Company. This is TM 874 bar L6, an 821F Maker's Mark, back out of a full sister to Who's Hot, Little Hot, and a maternal sister to the Great Jack Shot. There's a lot of pedigree backed up in this bull here with the Magic Maker on top, back out of the 5-time PBR Finals bull, Who's back on the bottom side. This calf's always been to the left right here in the gate. He's automatic. Some days he kicks harder than others. It just depends on how fast his little feet get to going. But he's a Futurity Calf Deluxe. He's American Heritage nominated. He's automatic. He's in the door, and he's ready to go win right now. Next month,
Futurity Calf time. Number 15 in. 20,000, 10,000, 2,000, 2,000, 3,000, 2,300, 2,000, 3,000, 3,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3, but again 4, but again 4, but again 4, but again 4, but again 4 down, 5 down, 4. 4,000, 4,000, 4,000 at all. 4,000, now 5, now 5,000, down $5,000. 5,000, down 5,000, down 5,000, down 5,000, down 5,000. Be ready to enter today. 5,000, down 5,000, down 5,000, but again 5,000, $5,000. 5,000, down 5, down 5, down 5, hey, yes, sir.
I'm going to brag real fast on the TM Cattle Company calves. Whenever I was putting my stuff together and trying to figure out kind of what calves had done from last year's sale and what they'd accomplished up to this year, I sold 7 TM cattle and TM bred calves last year, and all 7 of them are money earners. 36 bar case son of a sinner came from the Travis Medvey program, sold right here as a full interest calf 1 year ago, and we're sitting, or Copenhagen and York are sitting on $150,000 in earnings with that great bull. Guys, the Medvey stuff works, and these calves are lightly bucked and haven't had any flank put in them yet, and that's how I like to sell them to you guys. I like for you guys to feel like y'all can get more out of them when you get them home, and I know with this calf it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah, 45, all two, well done, now 7, 47, 4,500, 4,700, share you out now, 4,500 on weight, and right, down 7.5, 45, 7.5, down 5, down 7, 4,500, 4,750, all three minutes all out, and 45, 47, sold weight, 4,500. 514, 514 buys. Thank you. Next one.
Okay, we're going to just flip right over here to the next page, the top bull on the next page, TM70 bar L. This one's sired by 607F all day and out of a Brutus starter that goes back to the great backfire. This bull was bucked on the left at first and moved to the right, and he's got probably 3 trips on the right side, and that was his last one there before we moved him over to the right. He's automatic to the right here, guys. He's American Heritage nominated. I really felt like this calf could have been a half-interest calf, and we got to bucking him here on the rights, and he settled right in and is as consistent as anything on that right side, turning back in a gate to the right. Bull's got plenty of frame to him, plenty of size to him. I think he's going to go on and make a bucking bull after his futurity years, but I do think he's got plenty of money-winning ability beforehand, and he's maiden eligible, $1 million eligible, and American Heritage nominated as well.
All right, lot 19, 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, 3,000, down 2, 3. Yeah, 2,000, 3,000, 4, 4,000, 3,000, 4,000, 3,500, $4,000, 4,000, 45, 4,500, 4,500, $5,000, 5,500, 55, 55, 5,000 bid, 55, 55, now $6,000, yeah, $6,000, 7,500, down 6,000, down 6,000, down 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, 7,500, down 6,000, 2, down 6 down, it's 6 down, 6 down, 6 down, down 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, down 2, down, it's 62 and a half, down 6 down, down, Jesse and Brian now 2 down, 5 down, 5 down, 5 down, 7 down, 7 down, 7, it's 7, down 7 high, down 7 high, down 7 high, it's 7 high, down 7 50, down 7 high, ball 3, down 7 high, down 2, it's 7 high, got two people claiming the same money, Shane. I've got Sherry, click the 2.5 first is what's showing on my screen. 65, I'll take 65, Brian or John, going to be 6,500. You're both right there close. It's 65, 2.5, 5. Anybody else? He's New Mexico bound at this point. 62, 65. Anybody else? On to hurry now. Don't want to miss it. Don't click in late. 62.5, 5. Going to be now 7.5. It's 6,500. Now 7.5. Sherry out now. 67, 50. Going to be down 5 here. Going to be down 7.5. It's 65, 67. Going to be down 5 here. Going to be down 7.5. Now 7 down. Now 7th down, Larry. It's 7th down. He get down 7, get down 7, get down 7, get down 7 down, Larry. It's 7th down. He get down 7, high to be down 7 down, on 2, all done 7th down on an end. He get sold 67.50, number 619, 67 high, number 619. Come on, next one, number 20.
Yep, we're going to write down the page here to lot number 20. This is another one of these 607F all-day calves. All-day was a futurity superstar for us, marked 90+. I couldn't tell you how many times, 94, 95 points for us. This one here is out of a W45-D female, whose back daughter, back out of the great fence climber cow. Fence climber is the granddam to the great flying wired. The genetics are all here with this one. He's a full sibling to last year's ABBI Yearling Reserve World Champion, 45-bar K Rebel Child. This bull's in the gate to the left every single trip, and he's got plenty of heat to go along with it. He's kind of mean in the back pins, and I do want to let everybody know that. He's got plenty of gas to him, and he's going to make a bucking bull.
Yeah, right. Improving genetics here. Lot 20. All right. 20. 10. 2,000. 3,000. 3,000. 3,000. 4,000. 4,000. $4,000. 3. 4. 35. 4,000. 4,500. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. 55. 55. 5 pound, going to be 50, $500, and going to be down 5 pound, 55, 5 pound, 55, 52, he going to be down 2.5, he going to be down 5 pound, and going to be down 2.5, 52 and a half pound, going to be down 2, going to be down 5 pound, and going to be down 2, going to be down 2, 52, going to be down 2 $2, time to get 5 on clan, 2.5 pound, 2 pound, now 5, and now 55, he going to be 55, he going to be 55, 55, now 7, he going to be now 6 out, 6 out, he going to be down 6 out, he going to be down 6 out, yes, Brandon, go ahead, 6 out, on 2.
This calf here is American Heritage nominated too, and these genetics here, the all day and the who's back. I'm telling you, this is the same cross that made 45 bar K Rebel Child, and she was a superstar, and she sold right here in our heifer sale and didn't bring but $2,500. Later sold for triple that, and then went on to be the Reserve World Champion. Guys, we put these bulls in these sales with the potential and for you to go on and make more out of them, and that's exactly what we like to see you guys do. And this bull's bred to do it. American Heritage nominated. It wouldn't shock me one bit if we seen him winning a pile of money this time next year.
6 out. He going to be down 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 2. He going to be down 2. And now 2. Going to be down 2. Now we're out on side. 6 out. 62 and a half. It's 6 out. Not 62. He's getting higher. 62 and a half. Hurry if you do. He going to be down 6 out. Going to be down 2 and a half. It's 6 out. Not 2 and a half. Going to be down 250. Sold $6,000. Number 642. Thank you, Larry. 6,642. Next one to be number 24.
Yep, lot number 24 just across the page here. BSKS 21L, sired by Z3 Swamp Wreck out of a 95A all-aboard female that goes back to a wild child cow on the bottom side. There's plenty of great genetics back in this bull right here. He's a good-looking brindle that's going to have some size to him beyond his futurity years, but I think he's got plenty of money to win here too, guys. This calf here has these were his last 2 trips on the right, and he kind of hits funny, and his head comes up in this trip, and I'm not a big fan of that, but he puts his head right back down and gets right back to bucking. And I don't think that's characteristic of this bull every trip. This trip right here, he sticks his head down and he kicks as hard as any of them. I think he's got a lot of ability, and the way he fires them back feet off, he's going to catch some judges' eyes too.
Yeah, Brian, lot 24. Come on in there, Jay Brian. Down to town, get a bit on 2,000, 5, 3,000, 35, 35. Down 3,000, 35, 4,000, 4,000. Now get a bit down 4, get 4, get 4, get a bit on 4,000, get a bit down 4,000, 4,000, 35, 35. Now 5, now 7. Down 7 tonight. 37 high. Down 4. Down 4. Down 4. Down 4. Full down. Down 2 and a half. Down 2. 42 and a half. Full down. 42 50. Down 4. Down 2. Down 2. Down 2. Down 2. 42 $. Full down. Down 42. 42. Down 2. Yes, Brandon.
Yeah, we're not but 6 or 7 trips into this guy right here, and you're seeing his last 2 that were within the last 3 weeks right here. This is what he is exactly right now. He turns back in the gate to the right, and he kicks through it, and he's going to be one that can play, guys. I can't wait to hear the success story 1 year from now on this calf, because I've heard it from the first year to the second year, and it wouldn't shock me one bit if this calf was what we were talking about next year too. American Heritage nominated on top of being maiden eligible and $1 million eligible. This calf's going to win him a pile of money, and I can't wait to see what he does for you.
4,000, 2 and a half. Internet, last call. Here we go. 42.50. 4,000. Down 2 and a half. Down 4,000. 2. 5. 45. Hit 7. Now 5. 5,000. 5,000 on her. 5,000 on her. 5,000 on her. Just round it. I'll give it that even 5,000 on her. 5,000. 5,000. Wage going to be 5,000 on her. 5,000 on her. 5,000. Down 7. Down 5. Down 5. Got to be 5,000. Now 2. Now 2. 2. Down 5,000 on her. Down 2. Jeremy, you're out of line. 5,000 on her today. 5,000 on her. Down 2. Down 2. Down 5,000 on her. 2 and a half. 5,000. 2 and a half. That's all. 5,000. Down 2. 50. 250. All 2. Ball time. 5,000 on 2. 2. 2. So $5,000 Clint's Way. 5,000. 242. 242. Thank you.
All right, we're going to go right here to lot number 25. This is BS52L. Here's at the top of the page here. BS52L is sired by 918 down payment and out of a Brutus daughter that's out of the Great Superior Genetics 604 female. That 604 female on the bottom side of anything is going to add some consistency and some buck in there. She's hit time and time and time again. And then you add the American Heritage Champion down payment on top. I think this calf has a ton of ability oh, we're on the wrong video there. We're upside down. This calf's got a ton of ability. He goes both directions in these videos here, guys. But he bucks hard, and he's built right and looks good, and he's ready to roll.
Lot 25. Down payment out of the Bruce female. Down 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, 3. Down 2,000 or 3,000 down 3. 3,000. $25. Down 5, 25, 3. 3,000. Down 3. Down 3. Down 3. 25, 3 down 3 down 3. 3,000. 3,000. Down 3,000 on the back, 27 and a half, 25, 7 and a half, down 7 and a half, down 5, 7 and a half, 2,500, down 7 and a half, down 7 and a half, down 5, down 7 and a half, 25, 7, 3, down 3, wait out, wait on lines out, 3,000, 27 and a half, 3, down 3, now 2, down 32 and a half, 3,000 on 2 and a half, down 3, down 2 and a half. 5. Down 5. Didn't get in. Now 7 and a half. Down 7 and a half. 35. 7 and a half. Down 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 2. Down 7 and a half. 35. 7 and a half. Now 4. Down 4. 4. Full down on her. Full down on her. Full down on her. Full down on her. Down 4. Full down on her. Full down. Down 4. Full down on her. Yes, sir.
Yeah, guys. Down payment still. He's still bucking. He's was at the PBR Finals this year. They won a round on him there. He was American Heritage Fraternity Champion just a short couple of years ago. Sired by Flying Train out of a Wild Child female, and then back out of the Brutus on the bottom side. If you're needing something to breed to, add a little bit of different genetics in, this calf could be it. He stands good, and he's going to buck hard for you too. I see where you could go plenty of different directions with this bull. I think he could be an open player with more trips, but a women's bull, youth bull, he's going to stand good. He's got a good temperament. He's smart. This calf's going to fit just about wherever you put him.
37.5 for $4,000. $4,000. Anybody online? Here we go. 4,000, 37.50, $4,000 and a half. So 37.50, Clint. 37.50. 512. Thank you. Next one will be number 26.
Lot number 26 here. BSL41. This is an embryo bull sired by 39D Top Shelf. A money winner of $275,000 plus. Back out of BS 585, which we just talked about, down payment, being American Heritage Champion. The 585 female is the mother to Down Payment, the American Heritage World Champion bull. They won a round on at the PBR World Finals this year. These genetics work. The top shelf calves do buck extremely hard. This calf here, he has not consistently done it in the gate yet, but I haven't had any dry work with him either. I really think this bull's got plenty of talent and ability. He's got a big motor, and I think once you get a hold of that and can kind of harness some of that try and heat that he's got, he's going to put it all together and be one that you're proud that you bought. And you can turn him out and breed to him as well.
Lot 26. I'm going to be getting 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, 3,000, $4,000. I'm going to be getting on 4. 4,000. He's going to be getting on 4. 5 down, 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. I'm going to be getting 4,000. 4,000. He's going to be getting on 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. I'm going to be getting on 4,000. 4,000. He's going to be getting on 5. He's going to be getting on 45, 45, 45. I'm going to be getting on 4 here. Going to be getting on 5. I'm going to be getting 45. 45 dollars. He's going to be getting on 5. I'm going to be getting 7. I'm going to be getting now 5. I'm going to be getting on 5,000. 5,000. I'm going to be getting 2. Going to be getting 2, 2, 5, 5, 5. I'm going to be getting 55. 55, 55, 55. I'm going to be getting on 50. 5 down here. 50. 5 down here. 55, 55, 55. I'm going to be getting 55. 55. He's going to be getting on 55, 55, 55. I'm going to be getting now 7.5. He's going to be getting on 5 here. 7.5. 55, 7.5. He's going to be getting on 50. 500. He's now 6,000. Down 6,000. Now I'm going to be now 2. 2. He's going to be getting on $200. I'm going to be getting now 5. I'm going to be getting now 7. He's going to be getting down 7,000. 7,000, 7,000, 7,000. He's going to be getting on 7,000. I'm going to be getting on 7,000. 7,000. 2. He's going to be getting on 2. He's going to be getting on 5. He's going to be getting on 75. 75, 75, 75. He's going to be getting on 5. I'm going to be getting on 5. I'm going to be getting on 5. Now 7.5. 75, 75. He's going to be getting on 75. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. He's going to be getting 8, 8, 8. I'm going to be getting on 2. 8. He's going to be getting now 2. He's going to be getting now 2. 82, 82, 82, 82. He's going to be getting on 2. 5. I'm going to be getting now 5. Yes, sir, Brandon, real quick. Now 7.5. Now 9. Now coming same time. 9,000. $9,000. I'm going to be getting on 9. 9,000. He's going to be getting now 2. He's going to be getting. I'm sorry. Going to be 5. I'm going to be getting 5. Yes, sir, Brandon. Go ahead. 95. 25. I'm going to be getting on 5. 95. He's going to be getting on 5. I'm going to be getting.
Guys, I know you guys are seeing the same trip that I'm seeing here, and how hard he fires them back feet off, and he does everything so quick. It's kind of hard to miss how high his front feet are getting up off the ground too. But this bull's climbing in the front end and snapping his back feet on the back end, and whenever he consistently does it in the gate, guys, we're looking at 91, 92 points. I mean, it's not hard to see right here what the ability this calf has, and he's got the bloodlines and the production behind him to back that up as well.
95, 10. I'll take 7.5. 97.5. 9,500, 97.5, 95, 97.5. I've got 95 asking 750. He's going to be down 5 here. He's going to be down 7.5. 95, 97.5. Y'all do, y'all done. Here we go. I'm going to be sold. Wait, 9,500 number 377. Thank you, 9,500, 377. Next one will be number 28.
All right, guys, we're going to go to what might be the prettiest bull in the whole sale, lot number 28, 300L, sired by H23. They call him Looney Tune on the Pro Rodeo truck. 61W Fire Show, out of the dam to the great. Stir Crazy on the bottom side, and then back out of 1108, a Maker's Mark female out of a Wild Child daughter that goes back to Who's Back and Up in Smoke on the bottom side, and the great Party Girl way back off in there. This bull's stacked with genetics, and he's got a great head on his shoulders. He stands like a statue in there. He fires them back feet off, turns back in the gate to the right every time. This is what you get when you get him home right here, guys. He is in the gate to the right, and he gets him front feet off the ground, and the longer you let that dummy ride him, the harder he wants to buck. He aims to please, and that's what he does.
Yep, lot 28 in. Aims to please and super attractive. That's what he said. Yep, 20. 2,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 4,000, 5,000. 5,000. 4,500. 45. Now 5. Now 55. Now 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. 6,000. $6,000. $6,000. Clint, I know you're in them show calves. This one right here will be your deal. You can break him to show. $6,000. Break him to lead. $6,000. You and Daddy. $6,000. $6,000. $6,000. You want to get 5,500 back there? 55. I'll do 2.5. You want to do that? 5,000 2.5. 5,000. Everybody's trying to get in to get 5,000 recognized first online. 52.5. I'm going to be down 250. 52.5. Yes, sir.
Guys, I know all of us here have a pretty good bad habit, and if you want to get your wife or your kid hooked in, I think this one right here would be the one to do it. He's got a personality. He's got the looks to go right along with it, and whenever you enter him up with their name on him, he's going to turn back and kick and spin and be 88, 89, 90 points every single time. This calf's consistent, and this is what he does, and he's good at it.
52.5. 52.5. 5,000. 2.5. I'm going to be pretty to look at. 52.5. 52.5 in advance. On through, all done. I have 5,000. 250. I have. I'm going to be sold him $5,000 headed to Mississippi. 656. $5,000. 656. Thank you.
He doesn't have a wife or any kids, but I bet he's going to like him. Let's go to lot number 31 here, MW312. We're going to roll right into some of these Mike Warren calves. 17-3 son here out of a show tail female. It goes back to I'm a Gangster on the bottom side. This is 17-3 back out of a 3/4 sister to both Mike's Magic and Mike's Motive that are both PBR short rounders and PBR final short rounders at that. This bull here's got a ton of talent. We're looking at his last couple trips right here. He shortens it up and he goes right and he wants to leap and kick, and the longer you let that dummy ride him, the harder he wants to buck, and he's going to show up and win, and we're not going to be surprised by it.
Here, right line 31 in. Here we go. Down 2,000, 3,000. 2,000 down 3,000 down 2,000 down 3,000 down 2 3. 2,000 down 3 down 3 down 2 down 2 down 3,000. Those black baldies out of Brandon's program have had quite a bit of success. 3,000 down 3,000 25. I'm going to get down 2. Down 5. 25. 7. Down 7. 3. Down 3. 2. Down 2. 2. 5. 35. 30. 37. 7. 7. 7. Now full down. Now full down. Now 2. 42. 2. 2. 5. I'm going to be down 5. I'm going to be down 45. 45. I'm going to be 45. 45. And 45 dollars. Got 2 of them. I'm going to be down 45. 7.5. I'm going to be now you got 3 of them. 45. 47.5. I'm going to be down 5. I'm going to be a whittler down to 1. 4,500, 7.5. 4,500, 47, 50, get on 3, get on time. I got 45, 47.5, and 4,500. Going to be down 7.5. Yes, sir. I'm going to be 7.50.
We're watching this trip here, and I know there's a stumble in the middle of it. And trust me, whenever I'm back there bucking these calves, I want nothing more than a flawless trip to show you guys. But he turns back a little bit close here and hits his head and has to back up away from it. And when he does, he breaks loose and goes to bucking there right at the end of the trip. And there's another trip on here too, and he goes a couple before he turns. But the longer you let that dummy ride him, the higher his front feet get, the higher his shoulders get. He wants to climb the ladder and break over and kick, and his bull's going to work for you guys. I know you're going to like him.
4,500, 47.5. Yeah, 45. Going to be now 5,000. Down 5. Now 2. Going to be down 2. Down 2. Down 2. Down 2. Yeah, $5,000 to down. Paul 2. Pen done. I have. Going to be down 2. Down 2. So $5,000. Sold him 5,000. 460. $5,000. 460. Moved to 32.
All right, we're going to roll right here to lot number 32, MW318. This is a good-looking, solid black calf with a ton of ability here. This calf here, I flipped him over probably more than once, just putting a very light flank in him. And the last time I bucked him, I decided to put a little bit more in him, seeing if I could slow him up a little bit, see if I could keep him more on his feet a little bit better. And he stayed on his feet, and he jumped and kicked just as hard. So I think this calf's got a big motor, and he's American Heritage nominated, sired by 17-3, back out of another one of these great showtail females. He's a maternal brother to 177 Cutter that we sold in this sale a couple years ago. It's an ABBI money earner as well. This bull's eligible for the incentive, the American Heritage, the maiden, and so many other great futurities, and there's a lot of money to be won, and I think this bull's got the ability to win it.
All right, lot 32. Going to be down $5,000, $2,000, $3,000, $25 down. Come on, going to be down $5 down, $3,000 down, 333. $3,000 down. Going to be down 3. Going to be down 3. Going to be down 3. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 4. Going to be way to back. Full town. 45 and now 5. Going to be down $5,000. Going to be down 5. 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 Down 55. 55. I put Glenn in at 5. Going to be 55 at that time. Going to be down 5,000. 55. It's 6 out. He going to be down 6 out. He going to be down $6,000. It's 6 out. He going to be down 6 out. 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 It's 6 out. He going to be down 6 out. 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 It's 6 out. Going to be down 6 out. Going to be now 5. Going to be down 6 5 2 2 2 on 2 down. Going to be down 5 5. Going to be give me a little bit. Going to be down 2 down 5 7 ahead. It's 7 ahead. Now 7 down. Going to be down 7 down. It's 7 down 7 down 7 down. He going to be down $7,000. He going to be down 7 down. It's a pound. He down 7. Yes, sir. Go ahead. I'm going to be down 7 down under.
Yeah, guys, this calf's American Heritage nominated, and just watch this trip right here. He come down hard on his hocks there, and you can see me on the back and shoot. We back to shoot, wincing, just going, gosh dang, don't hurt yourself. He's got that kind of ability, and he puts it out every single time. Whenever he's staying on his feet consistently, this is the kind of trip you're going to get right here, and he's going to shorten it up a jump, and you're gonna be sending me videos in no time saying, hey, this is what I bought. Can you believe this is what he's doing? And I do believe it. He's a bucker.
7 down. I'm going to be down 7 down. I'm going to be down 7. It's 7. He going to be down 7. Get down 7. Get down 7. Get down 7. Get down 2. He going to be down 2 2 2 2 2. He going to be down 72. It's 72. He going to be down 7. He going to be down 2. He going to be down 2. He going to be down 2. What's the dog going to do? He going to be down 72. It's 72. He going to bite you. I saw that. 7 down 72. It's 7,200. He going to be down 7. I'm going to be down 2 dollars. And I'm going to be down sold 7,000. Give it away 7,000. 452. Thank you. Next one will be number 33.
Yep, we're on lot 33. We're going to roll right here to lot number 33, another one of these black baldies. It's American Heritage nominated, sired by the great 17-3. This calf here is a little bit more sporadic than some of these other 17-3s, but I think it's because of the amount of try he's trying to put in there. He wants that dummy off of his back, guys. He kicks the back here. It shoots him out there forward a little bit. He comes right back to that buck and shoot and looks to turn back to the right and has a little slip. Like I said, these videos aren't perfect, but we're at trip 6 and 7 with these bulls. And guys, I don't know what more to show you on potential. This bull here's got it, and when you get it out of him, you're going to be proud of him.
All right, 10,000, 5,000, he going to be down $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $3,000, $4,000, $3,500. I'm going to be $3,500, $4,000, $4,000. He going to be $4,000. He now 5. He going to be 45, and now 5,000, 5,000. He going to be 55. He going to be 55. Going to be 55, 55, 55. Going to be $5,000, 55. 5,000. He going to be down 5,500. He going to be down 55, 25. 5. He going to be 7. He going to be down 6 out. He going to be down 6, and now 2, and now 2, and now 5, and now 5. 5. Had to be down 7. Had to be down 7. Now 7. Had to be down 7. Now 7. It's up. He can be down 7. Get down 7. Get down 7. Get down 7. High upon 3 to be down 5. 7. It's 6,500. I'm going to be down. You going to be down 7. High and 7. Now 7 down. It's a pound. He going to be down 7 pound. I'm going to be down 7 pound. He going to be down 7. High to be down 7 pound. It's $67.50. $7,000. I'm going to be down. Would you the man say? But get down $7,000 and I have $67.57. I'm going to be down 7. So 67 high Clint, 67.50. 379. Next hand to be number 34.
All right, guys, we're going to go to another one of these pretty black baldies. Sound like a broken record. There's a whole slew of them in there, and they do buck. This is sired by 17-3, back out of an 0235, and I'm a gangster female, bred female on the bottom side. This bull's American Heritage nominated. He wants to go right every single time, and when he gets to going right, you can't slow him up. He kicks hard. He spins fast. He's got plenty of intensity. I'm going to say it. I've already said it. I have not dry worked these calves, guys. Whenever they went right, 2 different trips on the left, I moved them to the right and went to bucking them. And we're talking trip 6 and 7 with no with no real dry work. And I think this bull will turn back in the gate and buck on the rights with just a little bit of time spent with him. And I know you're going to be proud of him. This bull, he bucks hard, he kicks hard, and he has plenty of intensity to go right along with it.
All right, lot 34, get 25, 35, full time, 45, $45. I'm going to get $4,500. 45, $45. 45, $45. 45, $45. I'm going to get $45. 45, $45. Who get full pound? 3,500 full pound. 100. 35. Forward down, put down, full time money. 3,500 forward. Full down, full down, 100. Pull 7 high. For go. 3,500. 7 high. 7 high. 7 high. 7 high. 37 high. Forward. Forward. 2. 2. And 42 down here down 2 down here down 2. 42 down here to man. I'm going to be down 2. Hammer the band. I'm going to be down 5. 45. He going to be down 5. 42 50 $4,500 internet. You're out there. I'm going to be 45. Going to be 45. Nevada's out here. Going to be down 45. 4,500. Don't want to miss you. Here we go. 42 50. Going to be down 45. Going to be 45. Yes, sir.
Guys, I'll talk for just a second. Hey, we're Heritage nominated here. We're $300 or $400 paid up into this calf already for you guys. Maiden eligible and the works here. This bull's eligible for the $20,000 incentive. Man, I could just talk all day about what these calves can win and what they've already won in this set of bulls. So
55. You're good. No, shoot. They're coming in. You're doing good. 52, 55. 55. 55. What? I don't. 50. I got 5 online too. 52. 52. You can be 2. 52, sir. Not 5. Aaron, you're out now. 55. 55. 2. 52 and a half. On side. Everybody on lines out. $5,500. On 2. All done. 52. 55. 5. $5. So wait. 52. 50. 4, 5, 6. Thank you. Next one. Number 35.
All right. We're going to go to lot 35 here. MW 317. This bull here is another one of these solid black 17 threes out of a full count daughter on the bottom side. The full count genetics are what produced the great Buck Biden for us. The full count stuff has plenty of heat, plenty of heart, and plenty of ability. This calf here, I think a lot of him. This trip right here on the right is one of his latest outs, and he goes left on it. But I'll be honest with you guys, I bucked this bull one time in the middle of all these trips where I didn't have my clicker on me. It was in the arena. It fell off my waist there, and the dummy rode this bull all the way to the strip and shoot, and I was plumb worried. And I brought him right back a few days later and bucked him again, and that's the trip on the rights that you see there. That's his most recent trip. He's got plenty of heart, plenty of ability, and he ain't going to quit on you. I can promise you guys that. This bull bucks hard, and he's got a ton of ability and a ton of heart to go right along with it.
Yeah, proud lot 35. I'm going to get down today. 10,000, 10,000, 2,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 2,000, 3. 3. Down 3. Down 2. Down 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 2,000. Down 3,000 hard. 2,000, 3, 5. 2, 5. Down 5. 5. Down 5. Down 5. I know you want to talk about this other video, Brandon.
Yeah, and I want to elaborate on the heart and how you cannot breed that into these bulls. I mean, this bull bucks extremely hard. I'm telling you guys, the dummy rode him to the strip and shoot, and this was his very next out right here. It didn't quit. It didn't bother him. It didn't phase him. I'm not proud that it did that. It was my bad. Didn't have the clicker on me. But this bull did not quit, and that's why I put him in the sale here today. I know he's got the ability to go on and be a great bucking bull. He snaps them back feet off. He turns back, and I think moving him back to the left might be exactly what he needs.
32 and a half, 35. That clicker's over there, that fella's shirt. 32 and a half, 35. 35. 35 at ours. Now 7 and a half. Now 4,000 on it, down 4. Full down sign. Now 2. Now 2. Now 2. 42. Now 2. Now 2. Now 2. And 42. All done, better bull, here to go, 2, 2, 2, 42, now 5, 45, 45 at ours, Blake, what do you think? Ron, what do you think? 45, 42, 50, 45 at ours, 45 at ours, all through, all done, I have. So, 42, 50, give it a Glenn, 42, 50. 518, 518. Next one to be number 36 in.
All right, we're going to sell another one of these black baldies sired by the great 17-3 and out of a producing backlash female on the bottom side. This backlash daughter on the bottom side is back out of a mudslinger female, too. This is page bred through and through right here. Double bred backlash, double bred mudslinger, and the consistency's all there with this bull. You're looking at his last out. This other trip here was his last out. This one here shows he can get out there, he can break loose to the ground, kick and spin, and he does it all right. He kind of hits weird and sideways there, but he finishes just as strong as anything. This calf's got plenty of ability and is going to show up, I promise.
All right, lot 36 in. He can get it down 5,000. He 2,500, 3,000. He can get it down 3,000. 3,000. He can get it down 5. He can get it down 3. He can get it down 5. Get it down 5. Get it down 5. Get it down 3. 3. Get it down 5. 35. He can get it down 3,000. Get it down 35 at ours. He get it down 3. He get it down 5. Get it 32 now. 3,000 to 5. He get it down 3. Now 5. Get it down 7. He get it down 4. Get it down 4,000 2. 42, 42, 42, 42, 2, 2, 2, 2. Put it down 4,000 2 and 4,000 are 2 down 2 down. Get it 4. He get it now 2 and now 5. Get it now 7 and now 5,000. 5,000. He get it down 5,000 on the back. Get it down 5 5,000 down 3. He get it down 5 now 2. 52 and now 5. Get it 55 55 7. 57, he get it down 7, get it down 6 out. He get it down 6 out. 6 out, he get it down 6 out, 6 out, 6 out, 6 out. He get it down 6 out. Now 2, 2, got to be 2, 5 down, 5. It's 65, he get it down 2, get it down 5, get it now 7 high, get it down 2, get it now 7. It's 7, get it 7 now, 7 now, 7 now, 7 now, 7 now, 7 now, 7 now. You do it, get it down 7 now 2. It's 72, he get it down 2, get it down 2, get it down 5, get it down 5. It's 75, 75, 75, he get it down 75. It's 75, he get it down 5, 7 high, he get it down 75 at our high, get it down 7 high. It's 75, 7 high, wherever he goes, he's getting a good home. 75, 7 high, get it down 7 high. It's 7,500, 77.50. We say, Kyle, here we go. 75, 7 high. It's 75, 7 high, get it. So wait, 7,500, 7,500. 377, 7,500, 377. Thank you. Next one, number 37.
All right, we're going to go right here to the back page of the catalog. Lot number 37, another one of these great TM Cattle Company bulls, sired by 584C Mistletoes, a PBR Finals bull, an NFR bull, a bull that was winning the Classic before he got injured, sired by 6A Test Fire, and out of a great 984W Page female. Then on the bottom side, it gets even better. It's Y16 Brutus, multi-time PBR Finals, and NFR bull, back out of the dam to the great 60 Bar 3 Inferno that won over $300,000. This bull's American Heritage nominated. He's big, he's strong, he's tall, he's stout, and he does buck hard. He goes around to the right, and is going to be nothing but a great bucker for you over there.
Yeah, he get it down 10,000. He get it down 2,000, 3,000, $2,000, $3,000, 2,500, $3,000. Yeah, 3, 3, 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Get it down 4. He get it down 35, full town. Yeah, full town. He get it down 35. Get it down full town. Yeah, full town now 5. He get it down 45. He get it down 45. He get it down 4. Get it down 5, 5, 5. $45. He get it down 4. Get it down 5. Get it down 42 and a half, 4,250. Yeah, full town. 2.5. He can be down 4, 2. Now 5. He can be down 45. 45 at orange. He can be down 2. He can be down 5, 5. He can be down 45. 45 at orange. He can be down 2. He can be down 5, 42, 45, 7.5, 5. 5 pound. He can be 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 down 5 pound. $5,000. He can be down 7. High to be down 5, but a good 7, but a good 5. Now 2. Now 2. Share going to be 2. Going to be down 2. Going to be down 2. Going to be 52. Fire back. 5 pound 2. 52 and a half. He can be down 2. But a good 2. Brandon going to be 52 but a darn.
Yeah, guys, these are big genetics here, and this bull bucks like a little bull. And he's sired by Mistletoes, and I have a Brutus daughter. Added all the leg and all the size and all the just stout genetics in there. This bull bucks hard, and he gets him front feet off the ground, and it's pretty powerful when you watch him in person. I know that's hard when you watch a video, but a bull this big that wants to curl them front feet and get up off the ground and add that whip in there, he's the real deal.
52, 55. He going to be 55, 55. He going to be out. He 55. 52, 55. He going to be down 2 and high. Going to be down 55. Going to be down 2. 50. Going to be 55. It's 7.5. He going to be down 7.5. Yeah, sure. He going to be down 55. Going to be down 7.5. 5,500. 57, 50. He going to be down 5. Going to be down 7. Going to be down 7. 55. He going to be James Grant back here. 5,500. Going to be down 7. 6 out. He going to be down 6 out. It's 6 out. He going to be for field. He going to be down 6 out. It's 6 out. Don't want to miss Heath. Last call. Ball through ball done. $6,000. He going to be down 7. Had to be down 6 out on 2. 2. He going to be down 2. 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 Going to be down Mexico. You're out now. 6 out. 2.5. It's 6,000. What are you going to be down 2? 50. Going to be down 6. You're going to be down 2. 50. Going to be down 2. Going to be down 2. Having to get down 6. You're going to be down 2. Going to be down. Sold him $6,000. Heath got him 621. 6,000. 621. The buyer. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna go right here. Lot number 38. This is a paternal brother to this last bull, TM412 Bar L by Mistletoes, out of a daughter of 842 who's back. That's out of a Mudslinger female. The 412 cow line's been really good for Travis's herd. There's been a lot of buckers come out of that line, and this is another one and another testament to it. I know I've been saying trip 6 and 7 with these bulls. This is trip 4 and 5 here, and they're the last 2 trips we've got of him. He did the same thing twice, back-to-back days, and I said that's exactly what I needed to see right there. A good, clean trip. This bull's big, he's stout, he's brittle, and he bucks. You're going to like him when you get him home. He's going to work with a dummy. He's going to work with a rider.
Yeah, 5 pound. He going to be down 2,000 or 3,000, 25 again. Going to be down 3 pound. Going on. Going to be down 3,500, 4,000, 45 at our time. Going to be down 4,000, 45. 4,000, 45, 45 at our time. Going to be down 4,000. Going to be down 5 pound. I got rodeo look. 45. He going to be rodeo. He going to be down 4. Going to be down 5 pound. Going to be down 42 and a half. 4,000 or 2.5 pound. Going to be all of you online around 4,000 or 2.5, 40 or 2. 50, 42, 50, now 5. He going to be down 45 and down 45 and down 45 and down 45 and down 45. 42, 50, he going to be down 45 and down. He going to be down 5. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 45 and down. 45. He going to be down 42, 45. 45 and down. He going to be down now 7.5. He going to be down 7.5. 45, 47 and a half. He going to be down now 5. Going to be down 5. 5 pound. 5 all two. 5 going to be down 2. He going to be down 2. I appreciate 7.5. I've got 5 ahead of you. You can be 52. 52. Come here, boy. He going to be down 52. 52. 52. 52. Come on, Tilden. 52. Go ahead, Brandon.
Guys, this big stout rodeo looking sucker here, he turns back and he bucks, and in 3 or 4 years he's going to be on the PBR truck. Tech 2 or 3 years he's going to be on the PBR truck or your pro rodeo truck, whatever truck you got headed to whatever rodeo you got, he can go to it. I promise you guys, this bull bucks. You can enter him up right now and he's going to be in the money. He's a solid 88, 89 points on these trips right here. He wants to turn back, he wants to buck, kind of bucks under himself. If you got a team bull or need a team bull, this bull's going to grow into exactly just that. These riders are going to like him. He's big, stout, pretty, and he's going to buck.
£5, 52, 52 to the dock. Yeah, £5, 52, he 3 and £5, 52 and a half, all 2 ball down. Here we go. 52, sold Heath $5,000, 621, $5,000, 621, $5,000, 621. Thank you. Here 39.
Faster than that. 5,000 buys. Okay, we're going to roll right down the page here. Lot number 39. Lot number 39 here. TM 9107 Bar L. The last of these Mistletoe Sons. This one out of a Who's Back Daughter. Out of the great 9107W Mudslinger female on the bottom side. This bull's pretty and he bucks too. He turns back in the gate to the right, and when he gets wound up, he really gets to going. The 9107 cow line is the cow line that produced the great 607F all day. We know how good these Who's Back Daughters are, and we know what Mistletoe's did and what he's doing as a sire too. This bull bucks, and he's going to continue to buck. He's got the Mistletoe's frame and the Who's Back consistency, and you put those two together, and you've got a bucker.
Yeah, 39, £5, 2 down, $25, $5 again, 3 down, 3, 3, 3, 3 down, now 5, now 4, down, full down, now, full down, $35, full down, $3,500, full down, $4, $35, full down, hard, 35, forward, down, full, forward, 35, full down, 35 and forward, down, forward, yes, sir.
Good time. Good time for a joke. Dang. 584C Mistletoes on the top side, back out of a Who's Back Daughter on the bottom side. Guys, these are genetics that buck, and they buck for a long time. He turns back in the gate to the right. All you rodeo guys needing right-hand delivery bulls, this one's going to be just that. He does it right here. 2 trips, knocks out the same thing. These are his latest 2 trips right here. He's ready to roll for you. These trips are within the last 2 weeks. He's big and stout, just like them 2 that we just sold ahead of him, and he's going to make a bucking bull.
£4, down, 35, turn in 35, right? That's what I was afraid of. Vanny hollered right before you did. You can be 35. 35, I apologize. 32. I would take 2.5 if they want to do it, but they need to do it quick. 32.50. 3,000, 2.5. 32.5. 32.50. 32.50. 3,000. I can't do it. I've already got now 5. Now 35. I got it. Got the same problem, different verse. 32.5, 35. $35 down 2 down, 35. $35 down 2, down 5, 35. Blake, you're out online. 32.50, $35. $35 down 2, down 5, down 5, $35 I have. So 32.50, number 459. 32.50, 459. Thank you. Next one will be number 7.
We're going to go back to the front of the catalog here with lot number 7. We're going to crack back out with these black baldies. MW311, sired by 17.3 out of 0235 daughter. That's the mother to MW065 knockout, who won over $13,000 and has been a great team bull in his rider years. This bull is American Heritage nominated, and he is a brother to Larry Risen's MW065 knockout that was a Futurity money winner and made a great rider bull as well. Watch this bull kick and spin. He's right in the gate to the right. He does want to buck in there a little bit as soon as he hears that gate move, but a silent latch on this bull goes a long ways right here. He gets it clean out. He knows how to kick through it every single time. A light flank is all this bull's ever had put in him, and he's pretty tricky back there, but if you get that flank right and get him out clean, he's going to be a winner.
All right, lot 7. Here, down 5 pound, 2 down, $25. Here, down 2, down 5. 25. Here, down 2, down 5 down, 3 down, 3 down, 3. Here, down 7 high, 3. Here, down 3 down, 3 down, 3 down, down 3 down, 3 down. Here, down 2. Here, down 5. Here, down 2, 5, 5, 5, 5. Here, down 35. $35. Here, down 2. Down 5, down 3, down 5. $35. Down 2, down 5, down 2, 35. I thought that was Gene. 32, 35. $35. Go ahead.
Guys, this Black Baldy is American Heritage nominated, maiden eligible. These are his last couple trips right here, and he's bucking hard. I know he's got a little bit of a hair trigger in that buck and shoot, but he's never had a silent latch, and I think that could really help a bull like this. And when he gets out clean, he's going to do it for you. The further the dummy rides him, the stronger he gets and the more he bucks. This bull here is right in line with them other Baldies we've been selling all night for $5,000 and $6,000, and he's well worth the money he's bringing right now.
35. 7.5, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 7 to high to be down 4. 4,000, down 7 to high to be down 4,000, internet, you're all out. 37.50 on site, $4,000. 4,000 and down 4 to be 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 down 7 to high to be down $4,000 and sold client 37.50. 516, that'll take us down to number 8.
Man, that's good buying right there. This is lot number 8, MW316, another one of these 17-3s, back out of a smooth move. I'm a gangster bred female on the bottom side. This bull's brother here, they called him Pinch and Pennies, was a money winner of over $10,000 in our incentive futurity that this bull's eligible for too. Guys, these calves that aren't bringing as much as those top end calves can win a pile in our incentive futurity that we're going to have the end of this year, first of next year. He's American Heritage nominated, another one of these good looking Black Baldies, and I believe your last chance to buy one of these 17-3 sons right here. They're automatic, they're in the gate, they're in the door. This bull does it on the left, and he does it with ease.
All right, lot 8. Here, down to there. Good right. I'm a gangster bred mama. Down $2,000, $3,000. I got 25 bid. 3. 25 3. Down $3,000. Down 25. Down 3. 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 5. Down 3. 3. Down 3. Down 3. Down 5. Down 3. 3. 3 down. Now 5. Down 5, down 5, 32 and a half, $3,000, $250, down 3, 5, 7 and a half, down 7 and a half, 35, 37, 50, down 5, down 7 and a half, down 7 and a half, down 5, down 7 and a half, 35, 4, 4, 2, down 42, 42 dollars, down 42 dollars. Full down down 2, put it down 2, down 4, there. 42, yes sir.
Yeah, guys, this Black Baldy is another one. He's in the gate to the left. Same song and dance. He's consistent, and this is him right here. I think this bull stands to win a lot of money in our $20,000 added incentive that is tiered for these cheaper bulls. These less expensive bulls in here have a chance to win big money at that incentive and only compete against themselves, or they can play up into those top tiers too. We've seen Marshall Boyce and buy a few bulls that were right in this price range last year and win a pile of money. You can look; the results are in this catalog of what Tier 2 and Tier 3 won. The money's there to be won with these bulls, and specific to this set too.
42, 45. Blake's in 42, 45. 45 at a dollar. 4,500. Share you out. 45, 45, 45 at a dollar. Get it down 2, down 5. 45 at a dollar. So you get it down 2, get it down 5, get it down 5, get it down 5. All time. Here we go. Take it down 2, down, get it down 5, 5, 5. 45 at a dollar. So you get it down 2, get it down what you think on the phone. Get it down 2, get it down 5, get it down 4,500. Gotta go. 42.50. 45 at a dollars and get it down 5. Now 7.5. Good 7.5. Down 7.5. Blake, you're out down 4,500. 7.5. 4,500. 47.50. 45 at a dollar. 47.50. Get it down 7.50. Get it down 7.5. Get it down 47.5 and 45 7.5. 7.5. Got to be 47.50 in the back. I've got 45 online. 47.5. 4,500. 4,750. Now 5. 5,000. Now we're out in Mexico. Going to be $5,000. Down 5. 5,000. Down 2 minute. Don't want to miss you. Here we go. 47. Down 5,000. Now 2. 2. Down 2. 52. 52. 52. Down 5. Down 2. And 52. 2. Sold $5,000 online. Number 656. Thank you, Blake. $5,000. 656. Right down to number 12.
All right, just across the page here, lot number 12, Anderson 310. This is your last chance at one of these 725 straight hustlings. This one back out of a wild child female, back out of a surefire cow on the bottom side of that. That Wiggins W36 line is the same cow line that produced the great 36 bar K son of a center. We throw 725 straight hustling back on the top side. 0159X is the dam to the Gene Baker's great bull, Billy Frank, as well. The genetics are here, top and bottom with this calf. Shorten him up a couple jumps, and he's going to be right there with the rest of them wanting to play the game. This bull here bucks hard and got a good head on his shoulders, and he's going to be one of the
Yeah, right. Down sound here. Down pipe. Lot number 12. 10 pound, 5 pound, 5 pound, 2, 3, 25. 3, 25 down 3. Down 3, 3, 3, 25 down 3 down 9. 2500 3. Down 3. Down 3. Down 3. Down 3. Down 3. Down 5 down 3 down. 2500 3. Down 3. Down 3. Down 3. Down 3. 25 down 3. 3 pound. 3 3 3 3 3 3 down 5 down 3 down 7 high. 25 7 high. Affordable now does it all. 2500 27 high. 25 7 high. Down 5 7 3 down 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 3 3 pound. Aaron, you're out now. 3 pound. Down 7 high. Down 3 pound on 3 down now 3 3 3 3. Well done.
Yeah, guys, I don't like to use the word project because I don't think this calf is a project. I think he's just a couple trips away from being closer to the gate there in his turn. But you can see when the dummy rides him and he spins right there, he's got all the intensity in the world. The straight hustling was automatic, and this bull just taking a few more trips here. He hadn't had a whole lot of trips in his life, and he's 2 jumps, 3 jumps out, but it won't take much dry work at all to get this bull turning on his mind and turning right out of there on his mind. And you put a little elbow grease and a little work into this one, a little sweat equity, you're going to get it back out of him.
3 pound, 2.5. Last call, Wade, you're out. 3,000, 32.50, 32.50. We're going to Mexico. We'll call us out. 3,000, 2.5. Last call. 3 pound. 2.5. So $3,619 headed into Mexico. $3,619 headed into Mexico. 13.
All right, we're going to go right here to lot number 13, guys. This is Babs 18L, 821F Maker's Mark, back out of an all aboard over a great C62 female. That's Brutus over the great 201 170. This bull's double bred 201 170 down there in his on his maternal dam side. We got Brutus stacked in there with Trainwreck and Tested and Magic Maker to boot. This bull here is automatic in the gate to the right. He wants to get up off the ground and buck hard. He's on the gentler side. If you had a bull or had a kid or a wife that was wanting to get into it and you needed something that they could handle, this bull's going to stand like a statue for you. He's easy to be around. He's easy to look at, and he's bred great to boot. This bull here, he fits a multitude of different spots, and he's ready to go to work for you.
Yeah, right. Down here. Down 10. Down 3 pound. Down 2 pair. 3 3 3 4 4 4. 3 pound. Full pound. Down 3. Full pound. Down 3 pound. 35 down 3. Down 3. Down 5. 35. Down 3. Down 5. Down 5. Down 5. Down 5. 35. 35. Down 5. 35 and 3 down on Clan 35 now 7 now 7 now 7 now 7 37 dollars 37 high 5 online 3750 down 30 down 5 7 high 30 for 37 high 7 high down 7 high yes sir I'm holding 30 for 37 high down 5 down 750 down 2 and 35 down yes sir okay
well, we'll give him the chance to own him, guys. This bull gets up off the ground with his front feet and really wants to buck. He's sired by Maker's Mark and I have an all-aboard female. He's bred good to boot. You could turn him out on your heifers. You could use him as a youth calf, women's calf. It doesn't matter what you do with him. I think you're going to be proud of him. He turns back and he's super super consistent.
37 and a half, now 4. Sherry out. $4,000. Now 2. 42. Jeremy out as well. 42. 42. New Mexico, South Carolina, both out. $4,000. 2. 42 and a half. Now 5. 45 and 45 and 45. 4,500. $4,500. Two and a half. Down 45 and 45 and 45. $4,500. I'm going to be down 2. Let him talk to him. 45. $4,500. Down 2. Down 5. I got to go though. 42.50. 45 and a half. $4,500. All through. All done. Now 7 and a half. I'm going to be down 7 and a half. 45. 47 and a half. Down 5. Down 7 and a half. Down 4,500. Internet job. Now 5,000. Now you have to be $5,000. Down 5. Down 5 and now 2. 50. Down 5. Down 2 and 52 dollars. Sure, you're out. Yes, no. Here we go. 52. 2. Down 2 and 52. So clank. No, done it. Sherry sold 5,000. That young man right back there. 5,000. That young man back there. 5,000. Number 458, 458. Thank you. Next one will be number
Good buying,
17.
guys. I appreciate you. Lot number 17 right across the page here. TM58 Bar L. Another one of these great Travis Medvey calves. Sired by 607F all day. Out of a tested daughter that's out of the great Z58 female. That Z58 cow has produced multiple money winners. As of late, 58 Bar H Dano that won $25,000. Tested on top of that, and then he put all day back on top of that. There's a lot of genetics here. It's a good-looking paint. He's built right. He bucks hard, and he's ready to go to work for you.
Right, down some here, on number 17. Right, down 10, down 5, down 5,000, down 2,000, $2,500, down 5, 25, 3, down 3, down 7, 3, down 2, down 5, 35, down 2, down 5, down 5, down 2, down 5, $3,500, down 2, down 5, 7, 37.50, down 5, down 7, down 4, full down, down 7, down 4, full down, down 7, down 4,000 here to go, and down 7, down 4, yes sir, but it gets 74.
Yeah, guys, this bull's in the gate to the right. He's only been bucked a few times on this right side. It's pretty new to him, but I didn't feel like I needed to put a whole lot of trips on him. He seemed pretty automatic. He kicks through it. He knows where his feet are at, and he wants to do it. He's man, what you see is what you get with this one.
4,000. Down 7, down 4, down 4, down 4, down 4, down 4. 37.50. Down 4,000 on it all through. Ball down. $4,000 and now down 7, down 4,000. Down 4. So 37.50 online number 640 37.50 640 640. Next one to be number 18.
You bet. We're going to roll right down here to lot number 18. This is TM36 Bar L, a son of 607F all day, out of the great TM36 F1 Brutus daughter that goes back to W36. The neat thing about this calf is he's a maternal brother to this year's futurity stud of Todd Copenhaver and the York family, 36 Bar K, son of a center. This bull here, I'll start off with he's got plenty of fire to him, and he's pretty mean. But this trip right here is his last trip on the rights. He wants to kick hard and has to kind of catch and gather himself, and I clicked the dummy there. But this bull bucks. He turns back in the gate to the right, and he's going to be one that you guys are going to get home, put a little work into, and he's going to pay for himself time and time again. His brother alone is worth the investment on this one.
I'm down 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 25, down 5, 25, down 2, down 5, down 5, down 25, 5, 25, and 3, down 7, 3, down 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 3,000, 2, 2, 2, down 5, 35, 35, 35, 7, down 1 time, down 4, down 4,000, 4,000, full down, 4, 2, 2, 5, $45, down 40, 40, got to be 45, I'm going to be 45, yes ma'am, I'm going to be down 5, $45, 45,
guys, we sold Son of a Sinner in the same sale last year, and he brought a little bit more. He brought $15,000. Todd Copenhaver took him home, put some trips on him, and got him dialed in, and he's won $150,000, and that's this bull's maternal brother. And on the top side of this one, 607F all day, all aboard, out of a great Margie time female. Bull was marked 94 plus numerous times, and was set to be the world champion, but he fell at the world finals. There's a lot going on here with this bull. He's wanting to put a lot of stuff together, and when he slows down just a tick in his head, and you can get him in there without being mad at the world, I think you're going to have a really good prospect with your
45's online, 47.50. 47.50, 4,500, 47 and a half. Thank you. Here we go. 45 down 7.5. Yep, 45, 47 and a half. Down 7.5. So 4,500, 619, 4,500, 619. That'll move us to number 21.
All right, we're going to go right here to lot number 21, TM 525 bar L. This is another one of these all-day sons, back out of a Who's Back daughter, back out of a Fire Show female. Guys, this calf has a lot of size. If you're a big bull guy, if you're not afraid to wait on him just a little bit, you're going to like this bull a lot. He's gone left, he's gone right. I think he probably is going to end up on that left side if I was to guess, but he'll go either direction for you, and he's going to buck hard doing it. He's got plenty of size to him, which is going to really help with the all-day stuff, and back out of a Who's Back over Fire Show female on the bottom side. He's turned back. He turns back, and he's ready to get to work for you guys.
All right. Here, going to be down 5,000. Going to be down 2 bid 25. Going to be down 2 bid 25. 2,500. Here, going to be down 2. Going to be down 2,025. 25 and a 225. I'm going to be down 2. Going to be down 5. I'm going to be down 2, 2, 2, 5, 3. 3. Going to be down 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 25. Going to be down 3. 3,000. Going to be down 3. Down 3. Down 3. Going to be down 7. Going to be down 7 and a half. $25. Going to be down 7. Down yes sir. Going to be down 5 here. 7.
This bull's cheap right here. I mean, you can't own cows and raise them up and get them to this point in their yearling year and have them buck this hard for the kind of money we're selling him for right here. If you're a big bull guy at all, we've done half the work for you getting him right there. You can get in here at what's just at cost for us and be ahead of the game.
3, now 2 and a half, 32 and a half, 32 and a half. Which one? Hey, going to be down 5. Hey, going to be down 5. Going to be down 5. Going to be 35 and a half. 35. Hey, going to be down 5. Going to be 35, 35, 35, 35. Hey, going to be 35 and a half. 3,500. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 5. Now 7 and a half. Hey, going to be down. Just tap in there 10,000. See what he says. 3,500, 7 and a half. Hey, going to be if he says no to that, try it. Hey, going to be 35 and a half. Going to be down 7 and a half. 3,500. 37.50. 3,500 is bid 3,750. 35 going to be down 7 high. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 7 high. Going to be 5. It's 7 high. Going to be down 5. Going to be down 7 high. Going to be down 10 to go. Time going to be 5. Going to be down. What do you say? 37.50. I have. So, $35 621 Heath online, 3,500 621. Thank you. Next one will be number 27.
Lot number 27 here, guys. BABS 37L, 39D top shelf son out of a Flying Train daughter, back out of a High Tinsel over a Fire Show cow. Guys, this bull here, I don't think I've ever bucked him in shape. He's always been a little bit heavy for me, but we talk about genetics here, and we talk about maternal genetics and what that means when we go to breeding them into our herd. We've got the great Page 039 cow here. We've got top shelf, Shepherd Hills tested, Crazy Train, and Flying Train, High Tinsel, Showtime, Mudslinger's mom back off in there. I mean, the further you look, the better it gets. This calf's automatic. He's in the gate. He's got a good temperament, and he really does want to buck hard. It's always shocked me every time I open the gate and he was a little bit too heavy. I thought, man, and he had plenty of intensity along with it. So he's he wants to buck hard, and he's going to be good for you guys.
Yeah, 27 a lot numbered. Head 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 money's on. Here we go. That's a full growth bucket bull. 2,500, 3,000. 3,000. 25, 3. 5 here, 7.5. 25, 7.5. 2,500. 3,000 weight. Come on, here we go. 27 3 from Oklahoma. Wait from Oklahoma, come on, bud. 3,000. That's 7.5 3. 3,000 3. Last call. Here we go. 3,000 3 on it. So, Jeremy, 2750, number 614 online, 2750, 614 online. Thank you. Next one.
All right, lot number 29. We're down to the last two here. Lot number 29, MW328, a 606D crapshoot son out of a T18 Chance daughter on the bottom side. Man, this crapshoot stuff, it's automatic with its turn. Some days it'll go left, some days it'll go right, but this bull kicks through it every single time. He hits kind of hard on his haunches there every now and again, and I think with some more muscle and some more time, that bull's going to get right through that and get past that, and when he stands up and uses them back feet like he knows how, he's going to be one that you guys can go play with.
Yeah, pound. 2,000, $2,500. 2 bid down, down 5, down 2, down 5. $2,500. 2, down 5. $2,500. Y'all gonna let me do this? $2,500. 25. 2 here, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5. 5, 5, 5, 5, down 5, down 25, down 7, high, down 5, 7, high, 2,500, down 7, high, down 5, down 7, high, 25, 750, 5, 5, 750, 5, go ahead, 750.
Yeah, guys, this calf kicks hard, and he's got some size to him too. He's at a crapshoot, which was a $50,000 money winner and a classic winner at that. You know, if he doesn't do it with the dummy, he's going to do it with the rider. He's bred to do it, and he's going to turn back either way or both ways, and he's going to be one you guys can count on. He's a good-looking calf, big horns, and he's ready to roll.
2,500, 27.5 for a go. Ball through, ball done. I'm going to be down 5, I'm going to be down. Brandon, yes or no? 2,750, 2,500, 2,750. Donner die. I'm going to be down 7.5. Somebody thinking about it? Here we go. 25, 7.5. I'm going to be down 5. I'm going to be down 7.5. Down and I'm going to be so 2,500, 637, 2,500, 637. Here's lot 30.
All right, lot number 30 here, MW336, another one of these crapshoot sons, back out of an Alberta Express over Larry the Cable Guy cow. This is all some Teague bloodlines on the bottom side. The Alberta Express goes back to the great Lauren High breeding program that raised I'm a Gangster and so many great other ones. Crapshoot on top, this good-looking solid black calf, turns back in the gate to the right. The dummy slides on his neck there a little bit. You know, that's not any fault of his, but it's a fault of mine. And he kicks through it, though, and keeps turning back and bucking. And he's in the gate. He's in the gate to the right, and this is what you can count on him doing every single time.
Yeah, 5, 2,000 on a 2,500. Down 2, the last chance of the evening. 2,000, 2,500. 2,025. Down 2, down 5, $500. Down 2, down 5, down 3. 3,000. Down 3, down 2,500. Down 7, down 5, down 7, and 3. Down 3, down 7, down 3, 3,000, down 3, 2, 32, down 2, put down 3, down 2, 32 down 3, down 2, down 2, down 5, 35 down 2, down 2, down 5, 32, 35, 35 down 2, down 5, down 5, all through, all done. Here we go. 32.50, $35 and a half. So 32.50 call number 379, 379. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that conclude our auction for this evening. We appreciate each and every one.